Hello and welcome to the Math 126 Precalculus 1 OE1 syllabus review. This is for spring 2020. So I'm going to go through this syllabus and this is how things are set at the point of making the syllabus. Of course, things may change as the semester unfolds, so we're going to be flexible with that. Okay, my name is Jeff Downs. My email is jeffrey.downs@wnc.edu. My office at the Carson campus is Aspen 224. And my phone number for the office is 445-4298. My office hours are Monday and Wednesday, 11:30 to 12:30 in the office, and then Tuesday from 11 to 2 online. The prerequisites for the class are Math 96, or 3 units of high school mathematics at the level of algebra and above. Course description provides a third course in algebra. Topics include polynomial, rational, radical equations, absolute value, quadratic inequalities, relations and their functions, linear, quadratic, polynomial, exponential, and logarithmic functions, their graphs and applications, and systems of equations. Course objectives: upon completion of this course, successful students should be able to do the following: solve polynomial, radical, and rational equations, solve absolute value and quadratic inequalities, identify functions and find inverse functions, graph, find slopes and equations of linear functions and use them in models, sketch the graphs of basic functions and transformations of them, graph polynomial, exponential, and logarithmic functions and use them in models, solve systems of equations and inequalities, not necessarily linear. 3-credit course. Transferability. This course is designed to apply towards a WNC degree and or transfer to other schools within the Nevada system of higher education, depending on the degree chosen and other courses completed. It may transfer to colleges and universities outside Nevada. For more information on how this course can transfer and apply to your program of study, please contact a counselor. Linkage to college admission: apply mathematical, analytical problem-solving skills through the use of polynomial, exponential, and logarithmic functions, the application of systems of equations, and the applications of matrices. Provide instruction that contributes to a student's ability to think critically and solve problems, to reason mathematically, and apply computational skills. So the book for this class is called Precalculus by J. Abramson. There's the ISBN for it. This is embedded in the course, and it's part of the whole package. You get access to that and all the homework programs. So that's like through Lumen. You can get it through the bookstore, get an access code. You can also purchase directly from Lumen, and there's also a 14-day trial option when you get into the program. Supplies: students should have access to a textbook and a scientific or graphing calculator. I personally prefer the TI-84, and I like to use it for this class. However, there are several other options available, including free online calculators and calculators that in Lumen, including Desmos. And so Desmos should be turned on. If it's not for any particular section you want to turn on, I can turn it on. It's really helpful. I got a chance to use it last semester for this course. It was actually a lot easier than using something else that I paid for, like my TI-84, but in trying to find the logistics model. And you'll get into that in chapter 4. Okay, grading scale A, B, C, D, F is pretty standard. Course videos: please be sure to watch all the videos of the course and take notes on them. They're arranged by weeks and located under the modules tab, so they're going to be within the lessons themselves, within the textbook parts. I also have created a bunch of videos of problems I've worked for the course, and you'll see that before the start of the instructional modules. All homework assignments are on Lumen website, but that's embedded in our Canvas page, so you don't have to actually leave Canvas to get to that. You just go in and you can do them through Canvas. Quizzes: each module ends with a quiz. Quizzes can be found in the assignments tab, the modules, or the course summary. And those quizzes act as basically your chapter tests. Weekly live meetings: there'll be a weekly live Zoom meeting currently scheduled for Tuesdays at noon, so my plan is to try to meet it during some of that office hour time. If we can meet maybe noon to 1 for this class and go over any problems students might have. It's possible the students might drop into that time as well, but so that's not a required time to be there, and we can also try to set up a different time if this is not going to be good for the majority of the class. But as the structure of the class is being asynchronous, it's not meant to have a live regular meeting component. So we'll do what we can to make it work if that helps students. In general, please post questions into the discussion board, and they can be answered by your fellow classmates or me. Grading of coursework assignments completed in the Lumen OHM are automatically graded in that program, and the final grades recorded by that program transferred to the Canvas gradebook. It's pretty seamless. It comes through pretty quick. And the official grade record for the course is the Canvas gradebook, not the gradebook in Lumen. I had that question come up last semester because the grade in Canvas was slightly higher than the grade in Lumen. I believe what made the big difference was the syllabus quiz, because that's not in the Lumen gradebook. That syllabus quiz helped someone's grade out and gave her a few points that bumped her up to the next grade. Course pace. As an open enrollment class, it's important to establish and follow a schedule for the class. Some students may choose to complete the course over the entire semester. Others may choose to complete the course in 2, 3, 5 weeks, which is, I think, very possible if you can dedicate the time to it. Extra credit, there's no opportunities for extra credit or makeup work to adjust for missed assignments, but there are no missed assignments. They're there. There's no due date except the end of the semester. So everything has to be done by that end of the date of the semester. Electronic device, you'll need to use a laptop, computer, handheld device with internet access to access the assignments. I mean, you can use a desktop too. So, attendance requirements. During the first week of class, you must complete the syllabus quiz and the OHM tutorial. If these are not completed, you risk losing federal financial aid. Complete the syllabus quiz by Wednesday, January 26, 2022. We'll have a time where we have to do attendance for the class, and that's what it's based off of, is activity in the class in the first week. Okay, and so that's what I'm basing off, is the syllabus quiz. Real simple quiz, like I said earlier. Someone else that actually helped her grade bump up to 1 grade higher is by having that. Okay, ethics statement. No cheating of any kind will be tolerated. Any student caught cheating, attempting to cheat, or assisting in the cheating of another student will be expelled from the class with a failing grade. You really need to do your own work. Make sure you're mastering the material, because you're going to need it for your future programs. Note, please use proper etiquette when making postings in the discussion boards. I don't think it's going to be a big issue. There's an etiquette guide in our Canvas page. Grade appeals can be made to Scott Morrison. There's his email address. Disability Services. WC is committed to provide reasonable accommodations for all persons with disabilities. This syllabus is available in alternate formats upon request. Students with disabilities, if you're seeking classroom accommodations under the Americans with Disabilities Act, you are required to register with the Disability Support Services, DSS. DSS is located in Cedar 209, the Carson City campus. There's a phone number. The director is Susan Trist. She's very helpful. To receive academic accommodations for this class, please obtain the proper DSS forms and meet with me at the beginning of the semester. Here are the important dates for the class. Pretty sure they're accurate, but you might double check. And here is a suggested schedule for the class to make sure you complete it on time. And I want to note that the stuff in Chapter 4 can get a little heavy, so I wouldn't do that at the last minute. But there's a rough look at the semester. So again, these live meetings at noon, I hope they work out. If they don't, we may have to change it. That's tentative. You know, something can come up, but that's my goal at the moment. Okay, I look forward to meeting you all and having a good semester together. Thanks.